What's up, everybody? My name is Tito, and this is Aloha Android. Welcome to today's little PSA. I want to talk to you guys a little about something different, so bear with me and keep an open mind about what I'm going to discuss on camera in front of all you guys. Um, I have this big interest in mobile technology. I have this big interest in it, but just like everything in life, there is opposition to it. While you have a lot of good that can come out of mobile technology, there is a lot of bad that goes hand in hand with it. And so that's what this video is basically about. It's about, spreading awareness to everybody to kind of, moderate your usage of your smartphones. Because today, a smartphone is literally the extension of a human body. There is not really anyone walking around out there that is not in some form of or way take their smartphone out like every couple of minutes to check messages, to look at something online. And that's where it's becoming a problem. I've said in a previous video similar to this that we are losing our humanity. And really it has come to that point that we are. A lot of people want to go and say the world has changed. Everyone's become so sensitive to things. But I don't think that we've become super sensitive to things happening out there in the world. I think it's because we are so wrapped up, on our smartphones in digital worlds that we don't have the capacity to withstand someone else's way of thinking. We have our own way of thinking, and we kind of lock ourselves, we kind of, wall ourselves in with Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus and everything else, Snapchat and Instagram and whatnot, that, we don't ever really put our phones down and kind of look outside to see things differently from a different set of eyes. We are, nowadays reliant on things like Facebook and stuff to make new friends. We don't actually really go out and meet friends. Now, I'm not saying everyone is exactly like that. I know there are still people out there doing things the old-fashioned way. They go out to venues and meet new people out there and become friends, and probably become best friends off of that. Or they meet their new romance that way. But there is a huge chunk of the population that actually relies on the digital world to do these things. And, while it may seem easier to do it that way, or maybe, going through like a dating site has better algorithms to find you a perfect match, not always necessarily do you need something computerized to tell you what's best for you. And I think that's where we have lost sight of things, is how people used to joke around and say, that machines are going to take over us. Well, technically, we're allowing machines to take over us. Machines are starting to replace people in supermarkets, okay? As a matter of fact, I believe that Carl's Jr. wants to replace all cashiers with, machines taking orders and just employ people to make the burgers and cook the burgers and whatnot. That's ridiculous in my mind. But it's because we rely on technology to handle the bulk of what we consider hard work, that even the level of what's considered hard work has dropped dramatically. There are a mass amount of people that I see on a daily basis using these hoverboards because they don't want to walk anymore. It's no longer something considered fun and entertaining, which is the original reason why these hoverboards were created. They were created so people can, just enjoy them, go for a ride and have fun. But now people are using them as everyday transportation, and that is amazing. Like, they won't even get in their cars anymore. They will use a hoverboard to get to a public transportation, to get on that public transportation. And that's probably all the walking they'll do, is stepping up onto a bus, sitting down, and then stepping off the bus to hop on their hoverboard to go down wherever they're going. Like, everyone's just, really allowing machines, technology to suppress the things that we used to have fun doing back in the day. I mean, meeting new friends and discovering who a person is by actually physically being with them and having conversations with them is slowly dying. I mean, yes, you get together with somebody, you go to the movies, but how do you find that person? You don't find them the old-fashioned way like how I used to find my friends. I used to know where my friends would be hanging out because of habit, and I would go and run into them, and boom, yeah, let's go get lunch over here. Let's go do that. That's how it used to be back in the day, but it's no longer like that. Everybody relies on their smartphones to tell us where our friends are, GPS track our friends. I mean, that's just really ruining the experience and everything. That's just being quite out lazy. I think that there has to be some form of control. And there are people that do live like that. Like they control as much of the digital world that they immerse themselves in, realizing that they have to actually get away from technology to, live out as a human should. But then there's those people who lose sight of it and are so immersed in it that they can't even tell that they're drowning in all the madness, and just their way of thinking is just completely warped and changed. So that's why I just decided to do this video. It's probably not going to be a popular video, but I just figured I'd put it up there anyways for anyone who really wants to listen and maybe, make a judgment call for themselves. But I'd like to say to everyone out there is, while mobile technology is great, and it's cool that we buy these smartphones and everything, we also have to remember that we need to put it down sometimes and not rely on it to do everything for us. So that is today's quick little rant. If you guys enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Click that subscribe button. It's that way on the mobile app. And I'll see you guys later.